Okay, we're back on, guys. I had to fix that rotation lock. They do that stuff on YouTube all the time. There we go. So that's our thing. I'll be right back in a few minutes. I think it was Joe. Let's see the channel. I hear someone way out there. Man, moving, man. We'll fix that in a minute.
And on the other side is my good buddy there, 148. 277 Joe Green and 148 on the other side there.
140 Jamaica, Trinidad.
I am in Trinidad. Trinidad was the lead.
Let's go to Trinidad.
Trinidad was the lead there, Kyoto.
Let's go get him. Trinidad's coming in. Cool.
I know open my door to see outside there,
Trinidad's 130. I'm at 130 on Trinidad. I'm going to try to hit 140 on Trinidad. That's going to be close. I'm going to try to aim for 140 on him. I'm going to get close. We got it. Let's go 140 on him. There we go. What is his numbers? We're direct on the B lines on him. 140. 140 degrees on Trinidad. We got it right. 130 is a little way off to the West Indies of the island. We're on Trinidad. 277. Let's go get him. How about at 140 Trinidad? Calling CQDX. How about at 140 Trinidad? Do you got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee?
Yeah, why did you man? Just taking everything on your time, man. You know, everything was you, man.
What is his numbers?
Roger, man, remember, he's a good soldier, you know. I went to buy a partner the other day, boy. He can be on a radio to fix. He wanna come back on the radio. I have turbo truck, Roger.
What is his numbers? I gotta grab him. He's dead on right now on this one. How about Trinidad? How about Trinidad Station calling CQDX? You got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling.
Yeah, it was a nice fight, man. One thing by any pick from it. I was right there and I said I'll get it. I'll fix it and drop it back for you and get there in order. Radio, somewhere under the bed and the man for the radio, over.
What is he saying? He sounds different.
Roger, man.
We're on direct line to Trinidad. We're right on direct on it. I'll show you in a minute.
You know I'm good with the operator, Roger.
He's around 5 pounds, almost 7. We're pretty right on Trinidad at 140 degrees toward Puerto Rico. Right on the direct line on him. I'm trying to figure out what this...
Right, man. But you said he wanted a trap. Double trap there, Roger.
Let's get him.
Let me stick on him, man. I'm going to put on him on him double trap, Roger.
We're 739. We got Trinidad in the house. This is one of the Z skits.
Yeah, Roger. I know that. But he was an old talker. I used to talk to him also. And then he used to talk on the radio. And then I thought maybe quite outside them. Used to talk pretty nice.
They're about 1,600 miles away, almost 2,000 miles. Grab the station right now. I'm gonna figure out what his numbers are. If Dallas knows this number, let me know. You guys still see the stream? You're in there. Man, I'm surprised they're holding up on this DX. It's coming in. Live. Okay. And we still got the symbol. Where is his numbers? Trinidad's holding up pretty good. You gotta get this. How about Trinidad, calling CQDX. How about that station in Trinidad? Do you got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee? Calling CQDX. How about that station down in Trinidad, Tobago? Calling CQDX. You got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, USA. Calling CQDX, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, calling. It's a train wreck out there, guys. This guy fight is in here. We're at 150 right now. Checking stations right now. I'm gonna look for Australia, but we got Trinidad in the house, but it sounds like he's talking to someone out there. We're gonna go back to him in a minute. Yeah. Everything on the West Coast is out, except we're getting the Caribbean right now. I'm checking to see New Zealand, Australia's out there. We'll hear no New Zealand, Australia this hour. Mostly we're hearing Trinidad. The mission's in bad shape right now, but it's starting to close up. We're looking at the Caribbean right now this hour. We go back to the seconds in June. 50 right now, 170, 160, 150, 140. We're right on 140, guys. We're holding on Trinidad towards South America. Dallas, can you actually
Yeah, they
hear
found
him?
Hamilton. Gotta check it and all that stuff.
No singles on my CD. Hey, what's up, Bear Hurry CB Trucking Tips? Good evening to you out there. We're here in Trinidad right now at 130 degrees. I'll show you on the charts. I'm trying to grab the station with the rest. He's right there, guys. I don't know what his numbers is. I'm trying to figure out what the numbers are. He's kind of very fast talk. It's not his fault, but he's trying to speak pretty English. But I'll show you where we're at.
What about the guys in the mid-south? I thought I seen they kind of
See?
them running. What do you know that, right?
Right down there. We're pretty in Trinidad.
Yeah, correct, you're right. I true. They kind of think they're running. And nobody is saying nothing about that. Because the radio
Right
traffic
there.
is up in the tip of the US, you know? And everybody using it, so I see truckers and
We're trading around 140. It's around 130. But 140 is pretty close to Trinidad. Yeah, that's an island down there. We're on board. This is where we're at. We're on the direction right down there. We're right here, guys. We got very close. We're on it. How about a Trinidad station calling CQDX? How about that Trinidad station down in the Caribbean? Do you got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling CQDX? How about that station in Trinidad calling CQDX? Calling CQDX. How about that station down in Trinidad calling CQDX? Do you got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, USA trying? The guy doesn't hear us. We're in some bad status. 15 a second. Yeah. I did talk to George. Okay. I thought he said cool.
You know, I like how you talk. You talk straight, man, one-on-one. And this is what I like about you. You're straight, over.
We can hear him pretty good, guys. At 140. I think he's talking to Jamaica at the same time.
Because he's saying he don't only talk in this, and he can't talk any other anything.
387? Is that his name? Oh, that's Paul. Okay. Hey, what's up, Paul? Good evening to you out there. We had 4 in the Texas today. We called the contacts.
Now, by talking the truth, man. According to you, accept the council one. Make sure the repeater working internet and license. We got to go now.
I got it on 150 right now. I'm checking.
I want to say something according to you. That we can't help. We're not supposed to be talking on simplex. We're supposed to be talking on repeater.
140.
Yeah, man, I like the group, eh? I like the group, man. The group sweet, Roger.
CQDX, 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 calling CQDX. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, USA, trying for statewide stations. How about the stations down in the Caribbean this evening? How about any stations down in Trinidad out there? How about that Trinidad station out there? We hear you at least 5 pounds to 7. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back up in the United States, QSL.
Because you always talk any facts and it's straight. And I don't like and appreciate about you. And without you, you know to analyze, I want to talk to people, I want to give people reaction, you know?
God, Friday. You know, I'm in California to see me. Cool.
I want you to come back very fast there, Roger.
Calling CQDX. Calling CQDX. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, USA calling. We're trying.
You're good. I always call anything out of fame, man. You know, because you're a straight person. I know you don't care. I'm a straight man. And without you, things is with you, sorry. Things is the map, but if you're the things that who you are, Roger. I just said that without speaking to you.
Sorry to make it out.
I can only go through, you know. Without you, with you, things will go straight. And if you what?
We're gonna be hitting this all night, guys.
You must analyze everything and get everything in order there. Yeah, man, that's not what we need to do, man. Don't worry yourself.
I'll be right back in a second. Listen, maybe you guys try to make a contact to him.
Tomorrow we have another thing that we talk about.
Maybe you guys can grab him. Can you guys hear him? On channel 38 and Trinidad.
Should I come on to the one rock and chair? I think I come on to the one rock and chair, Roger? I think it come with just come and just sit down there, you know, so the one rock and chair, over. You can't sit on a rock and chair too long, you know. You don't like the position. And everybody knows the position. So if you sit down 2 months, 3 months in the rock and chair, I can't say nothing, I don't like that. Because once it's there, I want to see everything what is happening there and you're talking. This is what you want there, Roger. Yeah, what's the point? The last one there, Father, a while again, I think that it's something about getting on. I don't know when. But the point, the last one there, after this one, it's one more again. One of the same place we went today, it's our next one in the school, next door to that, haven't already reached or something, Roger? Okay. That's first year at school, Yes, sir. So, after this one, there's that one. Amazing. After that, they had a light somewhere, just a lime or something. I don't know when we go lime or we go orange. We are lime and we are orange and we are pulling. You should have played like grapes in there, over. Grapes are big wine with this one. Now, why would you grapes here so, man? Me on the wine, you know, just? Yeah, well, you know that. Roger, but I make sure upper side down when they can drink something, they go ahead. Yeah, because it's good enough. That's good for fat. It's good for cool, for mucus, some kind of different thing, man. Roger, but the only dangerous part of that is the teeth, you see. It could damage you enamel in your teeth. That's the only problem, over. Everything around Yeah, correct and right, man. Nothing state or rain forever there, Roger. No king Correct is right here saying what I truly think, you know. That's why we live in. If for a short time, you gotta live and do the right thing, man. Talk to one another, respect one another, and show love, man. Show love in the house, there, over. Only way, man, only way. But I wish everything good with you there, you know. Raju, I didn't want to come this thing because that's the next thing you know, you lay down or something, but you need a break too. So I said, let me give you some break there, Raju. Roger, you're driving the gun then? Yeah, but put too much of force on the foot there, Raju. Thank God for that, man. Thank God for that. Thank God for smooth message, man. Thank God you feel good and everything is in order, man. I can see that.
You sound loud.
Thank God for that. You know, you could move around and carry the family some way, do something from time to time, you know. God is good, man. God is a good God, man. Raju. Yeah. Things just happen, eh? Everybody is perfect and things just happen with somebody sometimes. You know? Everybody don't, you know, live straight and strong or what the case may be. Something just happen from time to time, you know. Yeah, I like boy. I was going to say, I was going to stick a holiday too. Raju, what do you mean, boy? Everything straight and strong. Raju, when you're there, everything kind of totally anticipated, right? Like, make a big difference. Because once you're around, everything good to go, you know. But I just go with the flow, man. Then you know the drum beat, I dance with the beat there, over. Oh, you know, having something on this side too, they're having some singing and thing, but I don't go. I don't know, because I'm telling me and bring the alpha tango. That's fire in the wire, guys. Yeah, that's it. On the two side in the valley. I think there was something going on today. I passed it early on today. When I was going to Cuba, I went to JP to buy some stuff for the house. And it had some stuff going there. But they didn't tell me nothing. They didn't tell nobody nothing. Special invitation. All of a sudden, boom, over. Your neighbor, he invited and he's telling people who to tell and thing, over. Yes, I take a back seat, man. I rock back in my rocket chair looking at tricks there, over. Raju, I like to look at tricks, man. Raju, sit down in my rocket chair and I'm looking at tricks there, over. Yeah. You mean the boss, over? Well, that's going back, you know. That's going back to higher authority tomorrow, Raju. Yeah, Raja. And I be telling me talking, me monitoring, Raja. Hello. Yeah, calling nobody name or address or no. Taking a back seat there, over. Hey, 555 around Miami, good night, brother. You have a copy of 277 Joe Green and 148, man. On the side there, my good brother. 148 on the side there, over. Roger, Roger, 555, man. 277 Joe Green, waving right back, man. Good night to you and the family, Roger. Roger, 555, wave around to my partner, man. 148 around Trinidad, man. Wave around to him, over. Roger, 555, man. 555, you sound like a local boy. I don't know what you're running, but you sounded strong there, over. Roger, Roger, 555, man. All the best to you and the family, man. Have a best and a peaceful night. You and the family. 555, Joe Green waving right back with the 148 also. Waving right back there, Roger. Conditions fine right now. Some places conditions drop off, some places conditions run in, you know. I know what you're doing, you know. Yeah. Hey, CR65. CR65, Joe Green. All on CR65, Joe Green calling. Break up, break up, break up. Somebody calling you 128. Okay, we see how it is. Boy, what would you want to do? battery for ATV bike or something. I have to get 2 of them batteries, boy. I have one of those electrical outlets working with, well, kind of standby onto the package there. Many of you here one, but he in Tobago, he come back down to Trinidad, but when he come down, I want to open second door. But I have to get 2. I don't want 2 for this outlet. I have to clean it up and take it out and take it outside. It's like a standby now. In case your electricity trip there. It's a standby for your computer and your radio. Yeah, Roger. I know you're talking about it. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with this battery pro. Over. Yeah, it's 24 volts. No problem. I'll take it out and see the problem with it. Because if the battery bad, it will make a decent sound. You know, and if the battery good, it is work perfectly, over. Yeah, I got to the next battery, I understand, because it's 24 volts. Yeah, I'll try and get 2. I'll find out what's up with them at part 2. If I have to ship it, I'll ship it there and bring it over. Yeah, I understand, but you want the correct thing, like mine with me too. I want to get the correct thing there also.
I'm sure you guys still out there. I'm sure.
Yeah. I know, sir. I want to get it on running on the 12 volts there.
Anytone, cool.
In case of something that shut down, it's fine.
We're still getting Trinidad this hour. This is amazing. You guys still there? I saw you got. I got to ride 6 hours without a radio. Don't worry, I got a COVID-19 variant in the back of the case. Man. He's on UDX 267. That's got to be in Alabama. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, Brewster 306. We're holding Trinidad here. Major solar crap going on. I wish that guy could hear me. This guy's talking in Trinidad. We can hear him 2,000 miles away. Can you guys hear this guy?
I'll mention it tomorrow. I'll find out about it, consider about it, because I have to know. Because if we have access, we can have a 2 shifts now, right? One person can work in the evening time till morning, and one person can work from morning to night, over.
Good evening to you, Trinidad. Good evening to you, Trinidad. 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, USA. We've been here the last half hour. You're still opening up the DX up in the United States, up in Tennessee. I want to let you know. 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, waving from Richie. That's my name.
This may be correct, but it's something that the
How about a Trinidad station calling CQDX? Do you got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, USA, waving on back? We've been hearing you for the last hour and a half, but you're coming in pretty crystal clear up here in Tennessee tonight, and I hear you very quite well. Roger that, but you're making about 7 towns, almost 7, almost 10 out there, but your audio is superior tonight. But how's this old President Grant sound on this radio tonight? from the 70s, and I'm running a 4-element beam at 22 feet on a serial, running a 2-pill with a turner plus 2. God, we're still here in Trinidad. They're holding up the DX, guys. The reason we aren't speaking. Let's check the condition. Trinidad's holding on the house right now. We don't even know who that guy is out there.
They didn't put it last meeting there. I slipped my mind because he asked what we have to say, what we have to discuss something, and I didn't bring up nothing like that, you know. My mind was a bit far too, Roger. Correct is right, come on.
We're swinging back and we'll check the condition. Trinidad's holding up in the house, guys. We're still holding a good single. I'm surprised we're still talking to them. No stations tonight. I'm gonna go say hi to the guys on 26 in a minute. We'll do that in a minute.
Have a good night, DX, and enjoy the week.
Who's that guy?
I appreciate you coming back. Got a good salary out there. 112, they call me the mailman. The key.
Who's the 102 mailman? Who's that guy? 102 mailman? Someone's coming in right now. Let's open up this DX, guys. Go ahead. We're still getting conditions this hour. We might get this one going on nighttime DX, guys. We might still hold up. I'm swinging back to the West Coast right now. The mailman? Who's that guy out there? That could be down to Florida.
Good evening, 24. 112 Kansas does have a copy on here, Roger.
102 Kansas? Let's go get him. Kansas is closer to me. We're looking at,
Yeah, we're in the corner of Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri. So,
I'm gonna go
we're
to,
just there in the middle of the country, Roger.
let's go get him. 290 degrees. It's gonna be around 280 on Kansas. Let's go get him. I'm gonna get him close right now. 102 Kansas, that's his name.
Well, I want to apologize out there, you guys. 112 is having a hard time. I got the preamp on. I'm trying to pull it all out, but Mother Nature's just giving me fits. So, 112, we're landing. We're in our hands. Saying have a great weekend. We're going to be on the site 1010 list for me.
How about that 102 Kansas out there calling CQDX? You got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee out here.
Hello, Knoxville, Tennessee. Got a copy?
Yeah, you sounded good at 30 pounds tonight. I got my beam pointing toward Kansas right now at 280 degrees. I'm in a town called Rockwood, Tennessee. We got you on the live video gate on Foxman 362. We're already on YouTube tonight. You're about at least 39 minutes in the live stream, but sounded good tonight. And the radio I'm using today is a President Grant 1 from the 70s, Turner plus 2 mic, and a 2-pill. And I'm running a 4-element serial beam at 22 feet off the ground, QSL.
Well, I wish I had the 4-element. I'm running a 3-element Mako, and it's vertical, but it's about 52 feet in the air. It does pretty good job. I'm about ready to flip it sideways, but it holds well. But pretty much doing a good job. Sounds good here in Kansas. It's coming and going, so you're probably having a hard time picking me up too. But 112 in Kansas, we sure will in our hand. Wishing you a good weekend.
102, I'm not having a hard time picking it up, but you're sounding pretty okay, crystal clear. But you're making about 7 pounds into 30 out here on the beam right now tonight. I hear those people in Trinidad for the last half hour, but I was talking to Texas and Florida earlier today. Conditions not been that great, but so far, you're making a great trip tonight. I just want to let you know.
Well, thank you so much. I try my best to have a clean station on a splitter station, so it makes a difference to me about a good radio, receive. It's a good contact. You sound great yourself. I'm glad we're going to get up outside. Let these tubes cool just a little bit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean by tube radios. They have one called the old Tube Radio Network. That's pretty cool, man. That's awesome. All right, have a good one, 102 Kansas. My name is Richie over in Knoxville, Tennessee, 362. They call me the Fox Man. I also go by UDX362 sometimes. But thanks for the contact, Kansas. And you're about 800 miles away from me. Thanks for the QSO, and have a good night from 362 from Knoxville, Tennessee, 73. We grab a short DX, guys. Awesome. We made it to Kansas State, Dorothy State, the Wizard of Oz State, guys. Man, we get a trip. Yeah, DX is still open up, guys. Sometimes you get lucky, but they're trying to talk to Trinidad. Trinidad's right here by Fresno, California. When I'm pointing at Fresno, that's where it's at. We're still in the Trinidad guys out there. That sounds like an old space station could be in. I'm gonna check in a second. Oh, there's someone out there. I need to swing the beam around a little bit. That sounds like a Texas station, Australians. I'm going to go look around in a second. We hear a little Texas in there. Let's go back to Trinidad for a second, see if we're still holding on them. Man, DX is... Let's still contact. Yeah, we still got Trinidad still holding up, guys. Cool. Man, they're still holding up this hour. Let me get around 140 on these guys. We're still getting Trinidad, guys. We're back on 140. Let's check AM. There could be other ones on AM. I'm looking around. That sounds like a station. 6 is going good. I'm gonna have to get checking on the World Radio Labs in a minute. I gotta go in there in a few minutes. They're gonna get started soon. So I'll do that when it starts at 11 o'clock. It's gonna be very close. I gotta go get checking on World Radio 559 in about in a few minutes. Channel 6 is pretty active, guys. That's the Super Bowl. It's still going good at this hour, guys. Almost 11 o'clock. This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving on back. Golden Boy, they're going to be talking to those guys on.
Georgia boy, wait. Hey, yo, no. I'm going to get out of the Georgia boys way. I'm going back in the bushes. Bye-bye-bye.
Who's that? Is that Jamaica? How about a Soldier Boy? Soldier Boy, what's your QTA? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, waving. Is that Soldier Boy in Jamaica? Let's go get him. How about Soldier Boy down in Jamaica, 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. Wave it on back. We're getting some AM contacts. Cool, we got that old type radio, FT101. I always wanted one of those. They actually have like they don't need an amp. They already have an amp side of it. It looks like my Kenwood TS520, which I wish it could do 11 meters, but it has 2 channels of 11 meters. I got into up in 27,995, 27,895. Wish it had. Oh, that's derail. I wish the Kenwood can do 11 meters on this old radio. That'd be quite cool. I'm gonna go back to see those guys on Trinidad. They're still going. We can hear them. And we should go back to 140 on these guys. Let me go get checked. I'll be right back in a second. I'm going to get checked on War Radio 5539. And see if we can try to get some context in this radio line. So we're going to haul off on that. Maybe it's still straight to 1 in the morning.
They call him Country Boy 396, you know the guy, you know? When you see that boy, around Fort Bragg, North Carolina. This is 277. Joe Reed made the right back, man. The reason I say you're the family, right? What are you doing? Yeah, conditions coming up. I'm going to know. Yeah, Roger, man, no problem with that. Alright. I'll look at you go and get something to eat there, so we just get some more people there. Over. Tomorrow. So you know, when I go there, Roger, brother, man, have a blessed night. Love in the house. Greetings and sentiments to you and the family. And happy Indian arrival day, Roger. Yeah, okay, then only matter again that you'll be 77, 148 and a half. Roger, click, all the best.
I think we lost the train guys. He's still on there. We lost that guy pretty fast. Holy crap, train guy's gone. Now I'll go see how those guys on 26 better go to bed. I'm gonna see you about the 310 in a second. I think we lost Trinidad. I don't know if you guys are still there. I'm gonna check this out on the live stream. We lost conditions at Trinidad. See those guys in 26 are still going. Say hi to Sleepwalker. Yeah, I've talked to him before. I'm gonna go see IT's guys in a minute. We need to zoom this out. That's that lady called Nana. We still got them. See, we still got a beam on it. We're okay. Yeah. That's the Smoky Mountain Skip Chasers, guys. Good evening to y'all out there. Breaker 26, Foxman 362, waving on back to over Rock Vegas. I'm waving on back. I got a live stream going on tonight where we're talking some skip conditions today, but not been all that great, but we made some great contacts to Florida and Texas today, and mostly Kansas today. And I heard Trinidad and the West Indies 15 minutes ago, and they just finally fade out. Good evening to y'all out there. Foxman 362 waving on this Friday night. I hope you guys hear me today over in Rockwood. God, you going bear hunting seaweed? Breaker 26, break. Foxman 362 waving on back. Good evening to y'all out there. Just want to say hi to y'all out there. Pretty nice, cool weather tonight out here where I'm at, but I'm going to wave it on back out here. I'm on the Quad 5 tonight. Got it on right now, but I'm going to wave to you guys out there today. I'm on the Maple 5000 waving on back. Hope you guys made it through the severe weather today. Is that Sleepwalker out there in North Georgia? We're back again. Good. Hey, what's up, Mountain Man? Foxman 360 over in Rockwell. We're waving on back. We didn't get the tornadoes where I'm at here, but they had that severe thunderstorm this morning, went over the plateau down in the valley where I'm at. And there was like a tornado about 35 miles to the east of me, puts it on where Ridge Runner's at, and it was over Lalone County, Tennessee, over near Sweetwater. At some of these places. It was actually on the local Knoxville news today. They showed it, and they showed some photos of it. I'm on the way, Everton. Good evening to you all out there from Foxman 362 on a Friday night. We got you on the live stream tonight on Foxman 362 World Radio on YouTube. A lot of my guys are watching right now. And I've been on for the last half hour since 8 o'clock, I think since almost 10 to 9 o'clock. But yeah, I've been making some good skip contacts, but maybe the DX will start coming back soon. But it's starting to come back slow with the Mother Nature out there, yeah. This is Foxman 362 waving on back to all you guys on channel 26. Hey, 102 in Kansas, I hear you at least 7 pounds. Sounded good out there. I'm on the Quad 5 Top Guns Technology Radio. We were talking on the beam a few minutes ago. I'm talking on the Makelby 5000. We're just running barefoot out here. This is a radio you don't see every time, but you sounded good out there today. But I'm going to let you know you're making a great trip. This channel here you're hearing tonight is actually the Smoky Mountain Skip Chasers on channel 26. They're in East Tennessee, and they're on a Facebook group on Smoky Mountain Skip Chasers. Look it up, and you'll be able to join their group. But there's a lot of them out there. But thanks for coming out there, Kansas City 102. I finally hear you out there on the AM contact. Sounding good out there tonight. Oh, man, that was pretty hilarious, guys. That's 112 mailman intercept. Cool. All right, have a good one, 112. Thanks for the contact, Kansas. This is Foxman 362 waving on back. I'm going to let you get on out of there for a while, but we'll see what's going on in conditions tonight. Yeah, you came out there. That was pretty funny. I'm sure those guys heard him pretty good. We just woke them up on 26. That's Chicken Man. There's a lot of guys out there. Trust me, 26 is pretty active here.
Hello, Sleepwater.
That's Timberwolf.
Timberwolf, my Badlands, I hear you up there. I hear you loud and clear, no doubt.
There's Timberwolf. That guy talking. Good evening to you, Timberwolf. Foxman 362 saying hi to you out there. We got you on the live stream tonight, but I'm sure you heard that guy in Kansas was talking to me a few minutes ago. Yeah, he was on my live stream interacting on AM. We just talked on sideband 15 minutes.
Nice to you. I didn't mean to butt in there. I just want to say hello to you and wave a hand after that.
I've talked to him before.
I'm sorry I broke in on all of you.
God, that was pretty hilarious. That's Timberwolf. He's pretty cool out there. He's over near Declare, about 35 miles from here.
Have yourself a fine one.
About 35.
What did you say, Nana?
I said, you're coming in larger now.
Turning some knobs?
You're coming in larger.
Hey, 10-4.
I can hear it too.
Am
She's
I
in
loud
Pike.
tonight?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you about your
Hey, Ken. Well, I didn't know that. I'm glad to hear that. If I'm
I can hear you at least 5, 6,
that's
7.
improvement from my radio, this whole piece of junk.
She's making about at least 6 pounds, almost 7.
I wanted to say hello, Icebreaker, and hello down there, Daddy Rat.
Just wait till you guys talking.
Hey, Ken. Well, It comes and goes, I reckon. It's just, I guess it's the way the weather's been.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Crazy weather. I saw that.
Conditions got a lot to do with it.
Man. You heard me on my Craco. Cool. Nice system. I'll wait these guys in a second. They're talking almost 80, 90 miles away from me. Some of those guys out there.
Evening
See,
time.
I talked to Sleepwalker before. He's in North Georgia mountains, 102 miles away.
Evening time over there. 33, I'll lay it on you there. I'll lay it on you. You're sounding choice on top. Choice on top. 33, no doubt.
I hear a lot of them out there. Good evening to you out there. I want to say hi to Timberwolf out there to see. I hear you out there loud and clear. I heard Nat out there at least pretty good, but you're making a good trip about 7 pounds tonight, and I heard Nat at least between 6 to 7 pounds. I think she's over in Pikeville, Tennessee. I hear him pretty quite good up here. Foxman wants to say that up here in Rock Vegas. Let me try again. Good evening to you, Timberwolf. Foxman 362 waving off back up in Rocco. We hear you loud and clear up here tonight at 7 pounds. You sounded much better last night, but you're much loud tonight. So I just want to let you know, Timberwolf, I heard about that tornado hitting over your area north of you. It was like 35 miles east of me. I heard about this morning. We only had thunderstorms this morning and some heavy rain around 9 o'clock between 8 o'clock this morning. And there was like this EF0 tornado hit over between east of the Roane County area, between over near Long County, near Sweetwater, Tennessee, in a farm field. It was like, it actually had some major damage to that area, a very small tornado. I saw it on the local Knoxville news today and on the internet a while ago, but yeah, I'm sure you heard about it.
I hear you over there, Bronx, man. And that Bronx Vegas, and we ain't forgot you. Land.
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear, Timberwolf. You guys made it okay over there with that tornado that hit east. I think it missed north of your area, but I heard about that one this morning. But you sounded good at 7 pounds tonight. And I was talking to someone in Kansas out here on this channel a few minutes ago. That was a guy out there talking to me out there. And I talked to him on sideband earlier today. And where we're getting Trinidad today on the sideband just finally went out. And I talked to Florida and Texas today on my flat side beam today. Had some great contacts, but DX is trying to come back, but not great conditions, but at least it's trying to come back soon.
Sleepwalker, can you hear this Timberwolf all right up there? Ain't being, I didn't know if I was loud or not, or not loud enough, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, Timberwolf, I'm going to take a standby for a few minutes. May also I switch on the flat side so I get you guys out to see if it's going to work. But I'm going to back on out here for a few minutes. I just want to thanks for saying hi to me out there. I'm going to back on back. Foxman 362 waving on back.
You,
Let's try this.
That's those 3 rats.
We'll see if we can hear this guy.
Also, well, I tried to explain what I saw in the pictures, that it's called a quick dream.
I heard these guys today on channel 33. They're local in my area, but they're a couple miles out. They get out there once in a while. Let's check sideband. Where is that guy at? That sounds like the West India station. So holy crap, we got someone out there. We might get some late night DX, guys. We're gonna go for it. Now we're in Spanish stations on the upper sideband. Cool. DX is still going, guys. It's not dead in Tennessee tonight. I'm gonna turn this down. Let's check this guy. There was a guy on channel 37, 38. I'm gonna roll this down. Maybe we can get Timberwolf in a minute. Sometimes I never get him that good. 39 got him better the last time. Let's go get this guy. I think it's going to be around 130 degrees. That sounds like the Caribbean islands. We're going to get closer. I'm going to see how I can move up in a minute. I'm going to see if we can pump this beam up to get to him. Yeah, we're still in good conditions. But it's usually around 180. And I'm looking at that direction right now, that direction. It's going to be around 120 on those guys. We'll go around 140 on these guys. Play a guessing game, we can get them. We'll be very close. We'll see who's out there. One point is going to be very. West Indies, okay. That's going to be around 140, around 130. Let's go get the West Indies. I'll see if we get them. Make sure everything's on. How about at West Indies Station calling CQDX? Do you got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, USA, trying? How about 212 West Indies calling CQDX? How about that 212 West Indies? Do you get a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, USA, trying? 212. I'm trying to find this guy. How about 212 West Indies? How about 212 West Indies calling CQDX? Do you got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee? It's hard to grab the station. Come on, West Indies. Well, it's going to be around 120. How about 212 West Indies? How about that 212 West Indies calling CQDX? Do you got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, USA, calling? That sounds like 99 Jamaica. I know the ears in the sound. I hear a lot of stations coming in. We're still going this hour, guys. $120 Barbados. We got a Barbados island coming in the West Indies. Holy crap. I knew that station. Barbados is around 130 degrees. We're right on it. Let's go get Barbados. Barbados is pretty close. Around 130 degrees. We're going to get them. I'm going to grab them. Give me a second. Let's get the station tonight. How about that Barbados station? How about the Barbados out there calling CQDX? This is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee calling. How about that 140 Barbados, West Indies calling CQDX? You got a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee. He's way out there, guys. 99 Jamaica, I think I can get that guy closer. They're still holding the gray line system. Cool. Sweetwater might be out there. I have talked to him on the Cobra 139. That thing, I love that radio. I wish I'd get it fixed soon. That one can get those guys on the beam, no problems. It's very different on this radio. Probably Washington would be an awesome view with that. Pretty good. We'll see if the 99 Jamaica will come back. How about a 99 Jamaica? How about a 99 Jamaica calling CQDX? Do you get a copy of 362 Knoxville, Tennessee? We're losing conditions on these guys right now. Let's go make some AM contacts on these guys. I'm going to go check on 26 in a second, see who's out there. There we go. We can hear him. I'm going to see what we got. We're going around 180 on us. It's getting around close to 150. Never use a mountain to bounce off, guys. I'm going to try 250 degrees. Maybe it'll bounce on these guys. Sometimes that works. The mountain usually bounces off to hit these guys. I'm going to go around 310 degrees. There we go, 320 degrees. And we're bouncing off the plateau. We're going to see if we can do something really crazy with it. It works. We need to aim it right around 330 degrees. We can hear them. I'm checking right now, guys. 290. I'm swinging the beam around, guys. $190. There we go. 190 is pretty close to Detroit, Tennessee. I'm going to go 200 on this guy right now. I'm looking at my maps. He's down there with the carrier. We're trying to aim it. Let's see if you can hear me. Let's go get Timberwolf. How about Timberwolf? Can you hear me up here in Rock Vegas, Rockwood, Tennessee? Foxman 362 waving on back. I'm on the beam tonight on the Grant. We're way out there. I'm going to get around 190 on this guy. It's going to be very close. How about Timberwolf? Can you hear me out there? Breaker 26. Break, break, break. Foxman 362 waving on back on the flat side out here tonight on the old Grant with the 2-pill tonight with the turn +2. I hear you out there. We got you pointing at 190 degrees up in Rock Vegas. They're on some kind of systems out there, but I've got Bobcat at 180 degrees. That's when the beam's being, they can hear me. Right there, 160. Yeah, they're way out there. They got to have mountains blocked areas. They're like 60 miles, about 40 miles away. It's only going to be 180. It's going to be very close around. Once. Put it on 190. my lady was talk. I try to grab her. She's over about Pikeville. That'll be around 200 degrees. South. We're looking around here. 170. $160. Almost close to Jamaica. We're checking it out. We can't hear them that good on the flat side. See what I mean? What are you talking about? Something about Alabama? I got it at 260 degrees, 160 degrees. Could you get it to Alabama? It's hard to hear these guys on AM. We're on channel 26 AM, but on my Naked 5000 we can hear much better. It's different on that system. But if they have beams, they might be able to hear us. I hear it pretty good. I can hear you, Nana. Pretty loud and crystal clear. Almost 4 pounds, almost 6. Foxman 362 waving on back on the beam antenna tonight. I'm on a Grant radio today, but I hope you guys hear me on this 2-pill on this 4-element beam. She's back scattering. Give it a chance. We're at 180. I'm at 220 degrees. Now this is usually 230. We're on this 10 mid right now. Trying to check this whole area. So 30. Go back the other way. Not over that way. She's pretty close to the east. Probably she's in the valley. I'm gonna go with 170 on this guys. I'm gonna guess around 150. I hear Timberwolf. Let's do 170. Let's get these guys right now. How about it? Can anyone hear me out there? Breaker 26, break. Foxman 362 waving on back on the flat side beam today. I hear you guys out there tonight. I hope you can hear me out there on this President Grant 1 radio with a 2-pill tonight with a turn +2. I hear Timberwolf at least 2 pounds, almost 5 out here. I'm on the flat side. Foxman 362 waving on back on Rockwood. They're not on flat side beams. I can tell they're not on beams. And when I have made contacts to Bobcat, And I talked to Sweetwalker on the beam before on my Cobra 139. He's got at least pretty good close on that. And it's kind of different on the flat side. See, you can't hardly hear him that far. We're at least 170 degrees on him. And I usually get Bobcat and Spring State at 180. When you point it, it will become really loud. Keep talking. I'll see if I can find her. You have to grab her out on the beam. She's going to be a little bit east on us. Probably around 200 degrees or 190. I'm looking at 200 on the plateau. What's the power line you're hearing on that side? Pointing the other way toward southwest direction. 210. He's pretty low. Yeah, I can hear your Timberwolf out there. Foxman 362 waving up in Rockwood. But yeah, I'm on the Serial 4 element beam right now with a 22 foot at the mast. And I'm running a Turner Plus 2 with a 2-pill with a President Grant 1 radio. Just want to let you guys know I hear them out there. Pretty weak out there, but they're like 40 miles away. What do you expect, guys? The beam's hearing them 40 miles away. But I can get that was pretty good on this thing. Let's go to sideband for a minute. Go to 150. $130. Check the 130 zones. See, I'm in 130 right now. I could get the Caribbean on this thing pretty good. I did it a few times. Now we're here in Puerto Rico. Let's check the channel 17. I hope those guys don't go off soon. Let's do it. We can hear the guys out in Texas on there. That's on AM. We're not even on sideband, but these guys, my beam's pretty far away on those guys. But they're on dipole antennas. The Bobcat can hear me on the flat side and Sweetwalker. My Cowork 139 does something different than this radio. It has good filter systems. They're like the old radios. Probably like the Washingtons. It does something with different filter systems. They have them. But the old Cobra 139s and the 142s probably do that. It's kind of different from the Grants, but they're pretty good quality radio. See anybody out there? We're at 290 degrees. We don't hear no West Coast stations. No Hawaiian Islands. See, we were pointing due east there. We hear a lot of guys on the East Coast there on the beam. So it's got to be pointing close to Texas. Oh, let me see who's out there. When the skip is backs out, I can hear him again. Plus, I'm too far in the gummy land, so I just made up get up and turn it off. 4 or 5 miles from me. If there's anyone DX over 5D, you can't hear. You gotta get a vertical back up. See if we can hear California moment. Cool. Yeah, I think we're pointing toward Florida on 109 degrees. I'm going to go right back there in that direction. We're on that channel down there. I was pointing at 190 degrees, almost 170. You hear these guys down there. I'm going to go back to... There we go. 180. We got him. Hey, Timberwolf, Foxman 362, waving on back on the floor on the beam. We hear you out there. Now you're coming in crystal clear out there. I hope this beam is making the trip to down there where you're at up there from Rockwood, Tennessee. Foxman 362 waving on back. We got you at 180 degrees tonight. And I'm running a 2-pill with a President Grant 1 from 1977 with a 4-element Syria at 22 feet. I was on the Quad 5 radio a while ago with you. Yeah, you're in between almost 5 pounds, almost near 7 up in Rockwood on the flat side. Foxman 362 waving on back from Timberwolf. You can hear me pretty good. I'm on the flat side of me. I'm on right now. I was on the quad 5 minutes ago, but I was tuning my rotor right into you guys out there. But I hear you loud and clear out there tonight. I hear them all the way down there, guys. They're about 80 miles away. All right, Foxman 362, we're taking the 1010 on the side for a few minutes. When Bobcat gets on, he can actually be really good at 30 miles away. He has a flat side beam to like a Maker 104. That's what he has. And when I talked to him one time with the Cobra 139, he thought I was getting 60 dBs. And I've talked to him before. Let's take it. Let's go up here. That's a pretty quite dead, guys. Let's check in a second. Someone's play sound. You hear that? Who's the Wild West sound? We got the box back on. We hear people making sound out there. Cool. We still got DX, guys. Slowly. Sticking on. I hear someone playing some sound toys. I'm gonna check on the conditions on the quad 5 in a second. I'm assuming it's got the 310. We're going to be playing this stretch for a while. We did great tonight, guys. You see, we're going to go back on 26 in a minute. I'm going to check these guys on 26. They're still going good right now. They're very loud on my Maker 5000. I'm going to swing this back and see what happens. We're checking the scan on this right now. We're going to 310 degrees. I swung to 90 degrees 3 seconds ago. We're going the other way around. I think someone was playing sound toys out there. Yeah, that's that kind of backscatter. Well, park that 310. I'm gonna go up here and see that everything up there. Let's check these guys on 26. Throw these guys up here. We still hear them out there. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Breaker 2.5 for a radio check. Your audio's working. Audio. Hello, come in. What's you out there? I'm over in Rockwood, Tennessee. They call me Foxman 362. Waving on back. I'm on a quad 5 tonight and running a Mako V5000 today. I want to let you know your audio is sounding good out there today. You're making about 7 pounds out here today. Just want to let you know about that. All right, have a good night out there. Check what's going on tonight, guys. Check sideband, again, Jamaica channels. That guy was just talking, he was assessing that. Probably gonna wait for a few minutes on that. So let's go over here. We're in Spanish stations. I did pretty good on the game. We're in Puerto Rico out there, guys. Not much on 6. See what's still in the stream. That's on. Yeah. I forgot just got done. Guys, click down on channel 6. He's still on there. I'm going to leave you in charge. God, they're banging each other on the seat radio. Listen to that guy. This is probably after hours. This is when cornbread should watch this and popcorn. They need to sit out and watch this stuff. Believe me, this is on channel 26 in East Tennessee, guys. I think it's the after hour moments. What do they do? Play around this? Yeah. You guys, this is a good show of this. We're getting excited as a woman on the radio. That's what it is, guys. Believe me, this is why you guys come to East Tennessee. Go check this channel out over in your Athens and Cleveland, Tennessee. You really hear these guys really loud down there. They come out late at night. Trust me, way late at night. I do some way out there too. That's our mic. Alright, you guys have a great night out here. Foxman 362, we're going 10-7. Thanks for being out there today. I'm going to kill off the live stream in about a few minutes. I'm going to get on out of here. Have a great day. We'll do it again soon. So, no conditions, guys. So, let's go to PA mode. So, glad you guys came out here tonight. Just want to wait to you guys out there today. This is Foxman 362 World Ring on YouTube. So, I want to wait till all you guys out there on a Friday night. It's almost midnight real soon, about 5 to 6:20 minutes. About 8 minutes right now. And you guys have I'm glad you guys came to the chat tonight. The skip wasn't all that great. We made the contacts to Texas, Florida, Kansas, and we heard actually Jamaica today. That was pretty good conditions today. That was awesome. But the X is going to come back real soon. We got to keep on the solar forecast. I think they have another solar flares. Don't forget to check out Old Radio Night coming on tomorrow night. 21 out there, and I'm going to leave it on back. And 390 is actually watching the channel out there. Yeah, I did actually got checked in on World 559 for about an hour ago. I did that, so I got in there. Don't forget to check out Old Radio Night. Comes on tomorrow night on YouTube. Let me roll this down so you guys see the sticker. But we got it all down here. We'll just keep it up here. We're good. You guys seen it a number of times. And this is for 21.SC out in Charleston, South Carolina. Don't forget to check out Oreo Night. Comes on tomorrow night on Saturday at around 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And for all you guys out there on the Pacific, West Coast, and Central Time Zone, it'll be at least 7 o'clock Central Time, 6 o'clock Pacific Time. If you guys want to donate radios to this channel, let me know. If you guys could do that for free, or any coax stuff, that'd be good. Or QSL cards, that'd be nice. And don't forget to check out Oreo Night. Comes on tomorrow night on YouTube, and we're talking on the PA speaker with the Quad 5 Top Gun. That's what I love about this radio, that it does great things. And you guys have to check out this show and His name is Dirty Diaper 21, South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina. In that area, the Palmetto State, and it's a very near the coast where all the shrimping industry is and all that stuff, and the cotton industry too. This is a cool state you can check out someday. It's all rural type area. Don't go into the batteries of South Carolina. Go into nice areas. I have been to South Carolina before in 2007, and the last time we went there was back in 1990, going through the state and through back in the 80s, going up to North Carolina, up in the Jacksonville, North Carolina area. I used to go through that direction before, back in 1991, back in 1989, and through 1990. But yeah, but don't forget to check this out, Old Radio Night on YouTube. It comes on tomorrow night. Goes by 21.sc. Does the name of Dirty Diaper 21 in Charleston, South Carolina. He does all kind of radios, like tube radios, even new generation radios like this. He does radios like this one, and he does all kinds of CB radios. And he always has a new radio each night on Old Radio Night. And also, the famous 21 shoutout wheel comes on tomorrow night. If you guys get in there, he'll give you a Blue Ranch. And this is Uncle Freddy Chicken Choker right here. And when you get on the last color, you'll win a bunch of those stickers from 21 out of Charleston, South Carolina, just like the Old Radio Night sticker and other ones. And everybody will get the chance to win when you get a chance, when you get the draw on the last draw. It takes time to win on it, but I've done it before. So don't forget to check out the 21 shoutout wheel. Get in there before 9 o'clock. If you get in there before 9 o'clock, you're already entered in. And you can do it every Saturday, no matter what, until he draws you. You don't have to draw again for a while. So it takes a while to do it, and you get your YouTube channel out there on YouTube from him, from 21.sc on Old Radio Night. And he'll tell you about your YouTube channel out there for radios and other stuff like that. And he'll talk about it on his little device, on his tablet when he shows it. And 21 actually usually shows it to you guys, show it to your channels out there. He usually does. Give him some time to do it, he'll do it. So get in the 21 shoutout wheel. That's what you got to do. And this is like the Wheel of Fortune that spins around. And it does every single time. It looks like a Wheel of Fortune to me, but it looks like it. And that's why you got to get into the 21 shoutout wheel for real. And he also does t-shirts once in a while. Not all the time when he gets enough subscribers, like $4,000, 4,000 subscribers. And he does other things like he draws for radio entries or boxes entries, a lot of other stuff beside that. And he goes to a lot of cool sea radio events, like the Mud Duck, the Low Country Mud Duck out of Charleston, out of South Carolina. And he does it every once a year. He goes there and meets everybody in the event, and he puts a live video on YouTube in case you're not there. I wish we had something like that here where we live here, like C Radio Live. They do have them with the Smoky Mountain Skip Chaser, but most of them are in Spartan, Tennessee. Sometimes they're down in Cleveland, Tennessee, way far south. But they usually do something like that once every October or something like that. But they go to like, like ham type things, like swap meets, and they trade radios. That's what they do. But they're not ham operators, they're mostly CBers out there. Some are ham operators on that channel, but not all of them. There's some are CBers too. But these guys know pretty quite good and stuff like that. Especially Rooster. He's a pretty cool guy out there I've seen out there. And he talks about that on the things. He goes to certain CBer events, which one he doesn't buy boxes from, which boxes he buys from. That's what he does. He's pretty cool. But check out 21 Shoutout Wheel tomorrow night on Saturday. You'll get in the entry wheel. He'll draw you in there. And you got to give him some time to win on it. Everybody will win on the wheel. It takes a while, but you get on that last color wheel and you get a bunch of stickers. The guy does a lot of great work for an old guy like that, especially. And you'll actually get to see the Uncle Chicken Choke out there with the cool mask out there today on Saturday nights. Sometimes he's at the CB radio events at the Low Country Mud Ducks once in a while. You get to see him. And he does CB radios when he does for all the kids out there. So Uncle Freddy Chicken Choker, check him out on YouTube. And also he's on 21.sc on his channel. That's his mascot out there for the Uncle Chicken Freddy Choker. That's the mascot for Old Radio Night. And especially, I'm sure Old 2 Radio will have a mascot soon for Dennis. I will put something like a tube radio or something like that. Also, don't forget to check this guy, DX Empire, from Dirty Diaper 21. This guy's pretty cool. And I've seen some of his stuff out there a while back. So I'll shout out to him. And I'm just sitting out here with the microphone. This is what I love about this Quad 5. Say shout out to the Uncle Chicken Freddy Choker. We're going to do the other ones in a minute. Alright, good night to you out there, 21 in South Carolina. Thanks for coming out there. I was just waving out to you. Yeah, man, I've been on a long way GX today. My brother went out to see my brother today and all that stuff. But I think we're going to be good on the weather for the rest of the week. We're going to be in the 50s, but it's going to be back in the 80 degrees. And it'll probably be more storms again. But it was a little storm this morning. We had some rain this evening. We had this high type wind, almost sounded like a tornado, but it did not. It was really gusting hard. It could have been a twister in one of these small type storm before the rain hits. They haven't been pure like that. They're like invisible, something like that. Sometimes they'll give out warnings and stuff. But I want you guys to check out that cool AI robot radar I found. My sister watches that channel. I sent it out there to 21 and a few guys out there. I'm sure Dory Dyke will show it to you. It's like a little robot. It's like a little cartoon thing. And it has live radars 24 hours a day. And it tells you about the severe weather event. It's pretty cool. But if you hate the Weather Channel and you hate the local news, this is a lot better. My sister watches it every time on YouTube in the middle of the night to see all the tornadoes and all that stuff. But it just talks in like a robot voice. Like, it's not that bad, but it tells you, it just reads text. That's what it does. It's not that very quite smart. That's what I'm saying. And that's what it is. It just reads it. This guy probably is the one that runs the channel, like Ryan Hall. I think he's the one that runs that little bot thing on the weather radars on his thing. I think that's what he does. I think the guy has 2 channels, I believe. Trust me, it's a pretty cool thing. But if you're out there and want to go see the weather on radar and stuff, it usually tells you all the weekend weather and all that stuff. It doesn't have no TV commercials and nothing like that. If you guys don't like watching through all that news and stuff, I think 2112 actually will like this one. And I know it's not that bad, but it's a lot better than the Weather Channel. It's on YouTube, but the bad point, those things still go down. But it's pretty cool. I saw it today, and it tells you where all the tornado warnings at. There were a lot of tornado warnings out toward Maryland this evening, on the East Coast up there. That's where all the severe weather. And they were showing some hitting Jacksonville, North Carolina today. A tornado was hitting over near Emerald Island. That's what I saw now. It actually has it on there 24 hours. It's a cool little bot thing, cartoon that speaks into it. I think the guy from Ryan Hall made this thing. Ryan Hall does like a YouTube live stream for like tornadoes and stuff, tracking them. But this little thing is a live radar thing on there 24 hours a day. But at least it's something good. I don't know if it covers all other different countries. It'd be nice. But they probably do it for hurricane season too. But it just came out this year with this one to do. Also, don't forget to check out the UDX59 Zoo, Brad. That's the guy is the art department of the United Delta X-Ray, does all the designs. This QSL card he gave me this while back. He's out of Salt Lake City, Utah. And 390 actually designed these two, and Brad did this too. They do a lot of ideas out there. I don't mind Wang Master put something out with different designs of the UDX things. They come out every year. It's pretty cool. So don't forget to check out that out. He's out of Salt Lake City, Utah. That's Brad. UDX59 Zoo. But if you guys are a UDX member, he's got a Facebook group page out there. If you can go ask him, he'll put you in there. You have to be a UDX member to be in there. And you can be in that group in Facebook. It's not many people in there. I still try to share my videos out there to him out there. He actually sees it. And also, don't forget to check out Cowboy, his channel out there, UDX357. I think he was in here today. And this is a QSL card he gave me a while back. He did a great job on this. And this is the guy that donated me the LG lights for my Cobra 139. And that was pretty nice of him. I still have these lights I can still use on other radios. And this is the one he gave me, this QSL card. This design he did for UDXCradio.com. Lang Master has showed it many times on his channel. He did great QSL cards on that. And this is how it is. The Foxman 362 has been around for many years. Even in video games I played a while back. It's been out there before. And this is UDX 357 now in San Jose, California on the West Coast. This is the contact I did back a few months ago. It was back in December, I think it was. And I think that's what it was on 27375 on that channel. But we love to rock on 375 no matter what. We always have a 362 channel on channel 32. 362 or something like that, or oh no, channel 36 is close to 362, yeah. And 390 could be like channel 300, channel 39, and Other guys have all that stuff. Just we have different combination. We need to get very good on our antenna system. See the way we need to learn how to moon bounce off the mountains, stuff like that. And let me see if we got this here. And I'll show you this. This is UJXC radio. If you want to get one of these stickers, you have to get a UJX number. If you want to get one, check out 390 Wankmaster. He'll get you set up. If you guys want to stay in there for a long time, it's great. This CB radio club is amazing. We're not like the other clubs out there. We're just basic C radio stuff. That's what we do. So check out 390 Wankmaster on YouTube. He does Thursdays live streams at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, down to 8 o'clock Central Time, 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, and 6 p.m. Pacific Time. It's always like that. And if you got lots of questions to ask him in the chat, you can write that in the chat or write in his comments on his videos. He goes by Broker23, I think Broker23 on YouTube. He has a lot of cool stereo stuff. But check out 390 Wankmaster. He's got a lot of CB radio stuff and other stuff you can check out. And tell him Foxman sent you there. If you want to send him some CB radio stuff, GSL cards to him, this is his P.O. box. And also you might get his email there on his YouTube channel. That's where you have to go find it, because he took the UGX site down. I hope it comes back. I hope they get another one soon. But check out UGXC Radio and get a hold of 390 Wankmaster. He's the owner of the United Delta X-Ray C Radio Club out of Salt Lake City, Utah. It's been one of the best clubs out there, and we do have he actually have contests once in a while, and he does all that stuff like he had during last night. Sorry, it's midnight right now. So we're going to get on there soon, but on Thursday night he actually had a trivia answer question, and he was going to give 2 QSL cards away, and he did. And it's one of those, like, those kind of questions too. So I'll show you the 390 Wankmaster you can check out. I just kept all my other stuff here. This is actually him. He rides on that wagon every single day on the radio when you hear him. This is his famous Wagonmaster card on YouTube. And this is the guy that sent me this out way back then. I got a number of these cards from him many times, especially when I won that 2-pill back several months ago at the Cowboys. I would never got one of these for a while because it took a long time to get something like that, believe me. And it runs pretty good. But Richard was talking about this on his YouTube channel today on his Fat Boys. And if you have like a 2-pill, it can handle these 15 amps. He was saying that's usually when they start on basic, and it goes up. He explains it pretty quite well on his Fat Boys about what they run on power supplies, but he's pretty good and accurate. The guy knows, and he said you can run like 15 amps and go on like that, but you can learn a lot of stuff from that guy. And mostly, and he talks about you don't want to burn up the amp and stuff like that. He knows a lot about that, but it's pretty okay. He talks about that. And don't forget to check out CB Dodge 2112 Video Gates on YouTube. He does those Sunday services live streams. This guy make you feel like you've gone back in 1988 for real. Tell him Foxman sent you here. He does those 79 smokescreen and Shockwave 79 smokescreen. And then 420s every day on the radio. But this guy's out of Carson City, Nevada, named Reed. He's an amazing guy. He's like 1980s every single day. If you love the 80s, you'll love CB Lounge 2112 on YouTube. Check him out. He's in Carson City, Nevada. He does those live intercept video gates. If you're out there on the CB, you can make those contacts to him. Give him a chance. He'll shout out to you. He will have live video streams of his channel. If you have that out there, you'll be out there on the video when he does it. On CB Lounge 2112, he does those Sunday video gates, Sunday services. And this guy is amazing. He doesn't harm anybody. He's cool. He's peaceful. He's awesome. Never had a problem with him. And this guy's an amazing guy. He's pretty cool. But check him out when you get some time. And for tomorrow night's show, I think it's coming on today, will be Old Tube Radio Network. But tonight, yesterday, we didn't have Tube Radio Night. I was checking it out. I didn't hear him on Channel 18. It was just a bunch of guys talking. But sometimes Rooster does Tube Radio Night once in a while out there on Fridays at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time in Tennessee. But when he puts it out there on his videos, you'll be able to see it, and you can get out there and interact with him. And he's trying out there. He has a business that sells radios and stuff. You have to understand all that stuff, because that guy has a lot of order stuff. He usually gets out there. He does. You have to understand all this stuff. The guy makes money in business for his radios, but he does a lot of work what he does, especially because and I'm surprised he's keeping 11 years alive in Tennessee, because that's how a lot of these guys buy the radios, and they probably get on channel 26 or other channels out there, who knows. There's somebody who does great things on it. And he shows a lot of different radios on his channel. But he does show a lot of cool radios on that one, he does. So don't forget to check out the Old 2 Radio Network. Comes on Saturday, 9 o'clock, I think 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be able to see that tomorrow night soon. I'll make sure I arrive there. Dennis actually is watching this channel. I know 390 is watching my channel today. 390 Wangmaster is watching this too. A shout out to 390 Wangmaster, UGX390. Thanks for coming in the chat today. I know you came out there today, and all the other guys. Don't forget to check out the Old 2 Radio Network. A guy named Dennis Thompson out of Fresno, California, goes by Bozo Control on YouTube. Look it up. And this is his famous OTR logo. The Old 2 Radio Network out of Fresno, California. He's been doing this thing since 1986, the year I was in kindergarten back during first grade, and the year when the Challenger rocket came out. And also the year of 1986. A lot of things came out that year. Especially a lot of great things in 86 came out pretty decent. I think it was the one, Batteries on a Quit, who knows it was in 86. There was a lot of things that year. And I was in Puerto Rico that year when this came out. But he's been running the show since 2011, I think it was, on YouTube. And he's out of Fresno, California. He does a long 2-hour show. It starts from 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Goes on to 2 o'clock in the morning, or around 1:40, 1:50 sometimes. And the times for those time zones for Old 2 Radio that starts here, 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. The Central Time Zone will be at least 10 o'clock p.m. And the Mountain Standard Time will be at least 9 o'clock p.m. and 8 o'clock Pacific Time Zone. And I think it would be like 7 o'clock p.m. Alaska and Hawaii time. So that would be for like Jungle Joe out there on the West Coast. So I know Jungle Joe came out there today, probably watched our stream, UDX 791. Hope you get some luck on that skip. I hope we get to hear him again, but I know how that guy does. He's been trying the best he can for Jungle Joe, but man, I love how great QSL cars would be awesome. So don't forget to check out the Old 2 Radio Network. These were the first generation CB radios from the 1960s, no, from the 1950s through the 60s and 70s, and they've been in lots of movies of these radios, of these 2 radios, CB radios. Your great grandfather had them, your grandparents had them, and probably someone had back many years ago. Then you got your brown and golden Eagles, your Mark 10s, and no, your Mark 4. Sorry about that. And especially the Johnson Messengers, like the 223, and the Messenger 2 and 1, the black face and white face Johnsons, and the ones you have the Robin 123Bs out there, like the yellow one, and the green Robins. And especially Christy loves her Robins out there on the Old 2 Radio Net when she gets out there once in a while, when she gets on the radio, talk to Dennis, when those skip conditions come from Idaho to California. And also they have those other ones like the Royal Radio Labs, the Hustler, the one Joe out there, waving at him too out there in California, and especially the Harvey man. Harvey's the main famous man that knows how to fix these radios to bring them back for real. There's other guys do it, but this guy in California named Harvey does all Browning type radios, the Golden Eagles, the Golden Beagles, and all that stuff. And don't forget to hear Harvey out there on the Old 2 Radio there. And if you want to get a hold of him, usually Dennis will get it out there and give you the number and all that stuff, and he'll fix your radio. Harvey will. It takes some time to do, but this guy brings them back to life for 2 radios. This guy messes a lot of stuff. And we got to give credit to Harvey out there and Dennis. Without Harvey, we would not have 2 radios right now, but people need to learn about what Harvey shows you. And you need to learn about what Harvey talks about. You guys will learn something about him. But I'm not an expert in repairing radios, but he is a good expert on a lot of things. He knows how the in and outs, how these things work. I'm sure he could fix about any 2 radio in the world. Trust me. This guy knows what he's doing. He's an expert. He fixes radios. Ask him a question to Harvey on Old 2 Radio Network. Dennis will let you get the question answered. He'll get you out the questions, errors, and all that stuff, and he'll tell you how that works. And then Dennis does a lot of questionnaires on the radio, on his show, a lot for his 2 radios, and he does it quite well and very well coordinated, because I know how it's working, what he's talking about. And he does a lot of that stuff on his show. And this guy knows what he's doing. That's how they used to teach us back in the 1980s and 90s. Either way, the new generation does not understand all that stuff. It's like all those pop quiz questions we used to know. Trivia, stuff like that. Booklets and all that stuff. How they do that. Especially out of the 12th grade and reading too, you know me. So I was homeschooled once. And I've been to military school, and I've been to public school. The public school systems were kind of crappy back in the 90s in South Florida, especially me. You know how that is. But I'm talking about, usually the old 2 Radio Network is an amazing show. This man puts a lot of hard work. Dennis Thompson, yes. You got to give this guy some credit, but he takes a lot of time. The man loves his 2 radios, and he knows exactly what he's doing. He just tries does the studio mic, the DJ mic, the whole 9 yards. If you check out the show, you'll be surprised how it is. You don't see this on TV on Saturday nights like Monday football or your whole entire football games, believe me. Football games are kind of different than the old 2 radio. This is like taking your old classic car from the 50s and 60s and 70s, getting out there on the air talking on the radio. That's what it is. It's like an old school car that can put out better quality parts, that puts out the best quality in this radio. That is what the old 2 Radio Network. It's like the closest thing to the 1980s in real life, like your Mr. Wizards, and your like a Cars and Sagan, and astronomy and all that stuff, and your Albert Einsteins that does the 2 radios. If I was Albert Einstein, did he actually own a 2 radio back in the 50s, like a C radio? What would be like an Albert Einstein type radio? Probably be a Browning, probably. But there's a lot of stuff, and probably famous movie stars have owned 2 radios in the past. We'll have to find out who owned these 2. I'm sure everybody knew a lot of them. So don't forget to check out the old 2 Radio Network, Saturday nights, 11 o'clock p.m. and 10 o'clock Central Time, Mountain Standard Time, about 9 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, and 8 o'clock Pacific Time. So check it out. These things are the old school radios, and they've been around during lots of times. The old 2 Radio Network, check out Bozo Control. He's out of Fresno, California. Dennis Thompson, just want to wave it out to him. Tell him the Foxman sent you over there, and check it out when you get some time soon. So you guys have a great night. So I'm going to shout out everybody who came in the chat today. We had a long show today. We had 2 live streams today. In fact, I was having problems. I have this little tinfoil on this. I just put a large tinfoil on the same thing rack you guys seen it. So I had to adjust it to make sure you get the better quality signal. That happens if you're away from the Wi-Fi out here on the back porch. And when I lowered down this thing, I never had a lot of problems with it. So that's why I get that way. That's how it happens with a little phone connected to your Wi-Fi downstairs. It's all the way down there, but that's what it is. Usually gets almost half across the house, no problems. So I'm going to see who came in the chat today. So Dirty Diaper just got out of here. So you have a great night. And he's talking about the big giveaway coming soon. The 4K giveaway. That's the 4,000 subscribers. That's what he's doing. So I gave the thanks out there to 21.fc. Mark Sandquist came out there tonight. UDX 875. Alberta, Canada. That will become the 51st state in the future. I hope you guys make that trip on that 51 state in the future. Believe me, you guys go look at the videos on YouTube about it. And I don't know if Cornbread was here tonight, but also Seaweed probably was out here tonight. UDX 268 was out there tonight. Thanks for coming to chat today. And yeah, Seaweed came out here today. UDX 534 in Oregon. It would have been banging on mirrors, but Dallas was out there on the radio. You guys heard him on the live stream. On the other one, I think it was. So we'll be able to get those videos uploaded later tonight. Most of you, I have to go on my computer, hit publish on there, it will actually go right through, no problem. So I'm going to wait till all you guys out there tonight. Looking at the chat, Marty Wilson Engine Shop. Thanks for coming into the chat today. Thanks for joining our live stream show today. I'm checking the other ones. There were some other guys came out there tonight on the other chat, so I'm going to shout out all to them. So we're seeing all that. UDX 268 still in here. I'm looking in here right now. And I'm looking at anyone came out there tonight. But that Dallas was out here on the other live stream. It was talking about either way out there. So I'm chatting on the phone watching my guest TNT up here. And just looking at everybody in the chat who came, but I know Dallas Worth came in here today. DGX 347 was on the first live stream today. We had him out there. We had a few people, and UDX 387 came out there today. From all the way from Arizona. Thanks for coming to chat. So we're talking on him on the first live stream. We had a few guys out there. You guys will see the chat. It takes 24 hours to do it. So we're getting those conditions saved from all the way to the Caribbean. And we got contacts to Florida, Texas today. I think we made it down to Central Florida today, and I think we made it to South Florida. I think Miami actually heard me today. I don't know what that guy in Miami is. There's a lot of sections of Miami you don't understand. It's like in one city, but there's like a bunch of neighborhoods in Miami you don't know about, like Homestead, North Miami, South Miami, McKinney, and those areas. That's different from Miami-Dade County. Instead, I'll tell you something about a story about that. You guys don't know about what it was, because it was like in the early 2000s. They named it to Miami-Dade. It was some Cuban mayor did it, and I think it was Alex Pinellas that actually named the county of Dade County to Miami-Dade. That's how it happened. Before that, we call it Dade County back in Dade. We call it Miami Metro-Dade back in Dade. Instead, they call it Miami Metro. They call it Miami-Dade Metro. That's what they call it now. I think they do. But back in the day, we call it Dade County, still the original name. Instead, it's Miami-Dade and all that stuff. But that's what I'm saying. But there's a lot of sections of Miami where those guys out of Central Florida, just ask them like what part of Miami you're in or what part of Central Florida. They usually will tell you out there. That's how you find out the locations out there on that. But there were like, we're getting Clearwater, Florida. That's near down by Tampa, Florida. And when the guy was talking about Plant City, Florida, the strawberry capital of the world, yeah, that's true. That's where you get your watermelons from. That's where you get them at the store. Yeah, Plant City, Florida is on the western side of toward Naples, Florida. I've heard about this. And anybody who was born in Florida knows about that. And it's actually out near west of Everglades City. That's what it is. It's out near the Everglades on that side toward Naples on the west side. That's Plant City, Florida, but it's all the fruit and veggies come from there. Yeah, usually that's what it is. And they usually tell you a little bit like that, but most of those people I got C radios, they could have bought it on the internet. They could have got it from Bell CVs, who knows. But that was some pretty good contacts from Florida. But that's amazing. We have a lot of Florida stations on the CB. It's kind of different on side there, but didn't hear a lot of AMs. But yeah, that's pretty cool. But we'll get them again soon. Get more Florida stations. Man, I want to see someone go down to the Keys, down to Florida, down to Key West, Key Largo, and they can make a skip contact to all these up to Tennessee. That'd be awesome. Somebody's got to go down to the Florida Keys, do some contacts, because on the water, I've been to the Keys before, back in the last time I went there back in 1992, and throughout the 80s, like Key Largo, and the last time I went to Key West was in 1992. It was before Hurricane Andrew, yes. But they still got theater scene and all that, but somebody's got to go down to the Florida Keys and do contacts. If I was a guy going down to the Florida Keys, tell those guys down in Florida about that, the ones in Miami area, they'll know what the key is. I would take a C-Ray on the dry Tortugas. It's about 70 miles west of Key West, Florida. It's out in these little islands out there. I've never been to dry Tortugas. It's got a fort and it's got a lighthouse. But I would definitely take a C-Ray out there, get some batteries hooked up, see if you could shoot some skips to Cuba, and probably South America. You probably get a lot of the Spanish station, but you probably get the United States still. But see if you can reach halfway to Australia with it. Think about it. Think about it. You guys got to go down to dry Tortugas in the Florida Keys, down in Key West, Florida. You have to get there by boat or by plane, but best way is to go by boat, either way. But someone's got to try it. Someone's got to do it on video to get down to dry Tortugas and get on 11 meters to see what happens. But I don't think nobody has never done it. I've never seen videos on YouTube of it. Someone's got to do it. And I think someone can pull it off to do that. And Cuba's only 35 miles away. They should be able to reach someone that way on the C radio. Because I actually heard Cuba one time back a few months ago on channel 38 sideband on the Makerly 5000 before I got my beam set up. Yeah, pretty kind of cool. So I'm going to wave to you guys out there tonight and say shout out. Wave to you guys out there tonight. I'm going to say shout out to you guys out there today. So you guys have a great night out there. and it's like 12:23 in the noon hour, in the midnight hour. So you guys have a great night, and I want to wait to you guys out there today. See this little microphone pressing? This little small thing. So I'm going to tell you guys, have a great night, and I'll see you guys soon. We'll do some more videos soon. We'll see what happens tomorrow on Skip if we don't get any more storms. It's supposed to be Sunday, be storms, but tonight's the cool down. But it's been a crazy week, all storms, and I'll tell you about that. I'm sure you guys saw the video about the tornadoes in East Tennessee. That one happened today or yesterday. It was the one near Long County, Tennessee. That was a good at least 35, 40 miles, almost 35 miles to the east of me. So it was like an EF0 tornado that touched down on a farm field. It actually injured a few people out in the middle farmlands outside the west of Knoxville. It's near I-75, but I saw in the local Knoxville news yesterday. And what happened there, they had an RV got flipped over, one of those camper type RVs like the long ones with the wheels, and a few people got injured. And they showed some photos like barns getting ripped apart, but the houses did survive. It only ripped off one little part of the roof, but they actually survived better. But it was like EF0 tornado, 85 mile an hour winds. And then they actually threw this kind of rod 2x4, broke up the barn, something like that. They threw one into a van back window, it showed, and it struck in the back window. Didn't went in the front seat, but if you were in that, you would have been killed, one of those things. But it actually tossed a 2x4 into a van, a minivan. Then a lot of things got ripped apart with a bunch of things, but a bunch of weed type tractors did survive and got blown over. Mostly barns and sheds got destroyed. That's what mostly they had, and a lot of downed trees. That's what they were. So pretty lucky on that. Lucky it didn't hit my house either way, but yeah, that's why I put those cowboy ropes on there for safe reasons. But yeah, so you guys have a great night. Thanks for coming out to the chat. Shout out to 390 Wagon Masters who came here today. Good night out there, UDX 387 Paul, out in Arizona. Thanks for coming out there tonight. I saw that video the other day about the one with UDX 268 in Arizona with you talking on that he was talking on that Washington with your radio out there on that 7,000 foot mountain. That was pretty cool. On the 8 FM. That was pretty awesome. So I'll catch you guys later. Have a great night. An hour 24 minutes on the second live stream. So you guys go back to the first live stream I did today. The contacts I did. And I think we made a contact those guys in Texas, yeah. And all those areas. So have a good night. Send me a nice smoke screen. I'll catch you all later. And I'll see you guys out of here. I'll catch you later, and we'll bring out some more videos soon. East of the Rocky Mountains, west of the Appalachian Mountains, east of the Mississippi River, north of the Gulf of America, and the Canadian border. And this is UDX 362, Foxman 362, Foxman 362, War Radio on YouTube, 362 over Knoxville, Tennessee, getting on down. And I'll catch you all later. God bless you, everybody. Let the good Lord be with you all the way. And so long. We'll catch you all later. We'll bring out some more videos soon. And I'll be and see. Have a great night. Have a good night to everybody. Have a good one. We'll catch you later. We'll bring out more videos soon.